it going? We're basically in the waiting game now. I'm waiting on Google Ads to fully warm up. It says it's gonna take a couple days. So, I think basically like Monday or Tuesday, possibly Wednesday, I'll start getting phone calls. I upped my daily budget substantially because I figured, fuck it, you know, I'll turn it off if it's not working. But so for the weekend, I'm basically just, I guess really the only thing I have to do is eat what I'm supposed to eat, exercise, recover, and let go. And that's pretty much it, which leaves me a lot of space for thinking, which is not what I want to do. I do not want to be thinking. I want to be just being. So that's where we're headed, I think. Spending a lot of time outside, which is really good. And I think that's gonna be, I don't know, I mean, just I'm going on long walks barefoot, going outside, shirt off, which is like, when I'm going outside with my shirt off, there's like this, there was this like shame I had about like showing my body because it's not in the state I want to be in. And there's something about, I adjusted the way my posture when I'm breathing, and I think my posture's been fucked up for a long time because I got it now where like, you know, my spine is straight in a way that is better than what I've experienced in the past where I thought it was straight, but I was fucking flexing my abs way too much to where it was like restricting my breathing. My diaphragm was just drastically deflated, like I was constricted. And now, you know, I've got it, I'm able to like for the past couple of days, I've like been super intentional about if I'm standing up, first thing I'm doing is fucking getting into the position, right? I'm fully opening my lungs, fully taking deep breaths, getting my diaphragm nice and full to where, you know, I mean, I don't have, like, I'm breathing through my nose, which is, you should definitely be breathing through your nose. Even my nose is not the most clear thing. Like, I don't know, it's so restricted that you can, like, basically every single breath I take in and out is audible, which, you know, sometimes people even ask about it, but you get so much more oxygen out of breathing through your nose that it's definitely worth it. But I'm finding that doing it, I don't know, like I feel better because there's more oxygen in my brain, and I'm doing this Mendy neurofeedback thing, and that's I'm training my focus now on like how long can I keep my attention on one thing. Like it's basically a game where this little dot is writing. It's almost like, if you've ever played hill climb racing, it's kind of like that, except it's not a car, it's just a dot, and then it goes up and down these hills, but the hills represent your mind and how much blood flows in, you know, in your prefrontal cortex. And it's pretty interesting, I gotta say, to see like I was on this downtrend and now it's like leveling off because I'm getting my sleep back. I'm, you know, not doing things that deprive my sleep quality, and I'm really focusing on dialing the sleep in. So it's cool to like have the, you know, visuals to go along with it. So I'm really enjoying the Mendy device. It's been pretty good. And you know, during this little dip I had, I did find myself being more distant with everybody. That's why I wasn't posting as well, because I was just like, I don't know, figuring out how do I get myself out of this trap, because I put myself in it. and I think the Mendy device actually really helped, giving like a visual, like sure, like the subjective feeling of my experience was lower, but it gave me something like concrete. It's like, okay, yeah, you feel like shit, but also look, you're performing like shit too, which was I don't know. I feel like with that data, I have like shifted into this like new way of thinking, or like new way of being that I've never been before. There's even like, cause I'm still aiming at God mode, or brahmacharya, or abstaining from lustful thoughts, and like it's literally just like it's clicked back into like my original state, where it's like I'm not even thinking about those things. But it's even more different now, because it's like I can scroll social media like X or Facebook or Instagram, and there'll be video, or YouTube, there'll be a video, or thumbnails, pictures, whatever it is, of women. But now it's just like, just fucking scroll right past it. Like it's a very different place. It's not like I'm forcing it. It's more like I moved past it. Like if you've ever heard stories of like people that are addicted to whatever substance it is, but like, and then they have some like crazy life event that happens that snaps them out of it, and then they can be around it still, but all of a sudden the drive to do it is gone, right? Like they just like, it's no longer about, oh, I have to stay away, like I don't need to force separation from it, because it's like I just stepped into a different identity. And for me personally, I think one piece that helped on that journey, like my initial streak, which was 55 days of no releasing, and probably 35 days of like being pretty good mentally about like not entertaining lustful thoughts, and then the last couple days, or I guess like 2.5 weeks, like it pulled me back down, because that's the thoughts are a very integral part of it. But during that period, I was constantly checking, what day am I on? How long have I been away? Have I not done it? It's constantly, not every single day, but maybe twice a week. But like, so I'm not counting anymore. I don't know. I don't even remember. It's been days. I might have been a week. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. I'm not going to pay attention to how long it's been. I'm in this new place of being that is away from that. Right? So now it's like, I don't know, it feels very different. I feel very much more awake. I don't even know how to fully describe, but like it's just, I am now being the kind of person that doesn't do that, which is I guess it was time for that. And yeah, I don't know what else. I'm not exactly sure. Like I think it's a combination of all these factors, of like the Mendy, the also like going through that trough again, and like just like feeling like shit the whole time. Like it was not worth it at all. Just reminding myself like, there's a reason why you stopped doing that. There's a reason, because it ultimately, it doesn't get you where you want to be. So I am I wish it was like one little thing that I could tell you to do to like lock in, but it's definitely, I don't know that tracking how long you haven't done it. If you're trying to stop doing something, I don't think tracking is, it keeps the idea alive. That's the problem. Maybe it's a useful tool for a little bit. Like if you can hit maybe your 30 days consciously, and then just fucking dump that shit, like stop thinking about it. Like Yeah, that's the best way I can. That's what it feels like is working for me right now, is just deleting that part of my mind. Like, it's gone, it feels like. And, I'm going outside so much more. Like, God, who fucking knows what all the on the ways that are playing into this that I'm unconscious of, But doing much better now. I have much fewer things to focus on, so that is both a blessing and a curse, because it can feel boring, but that's good. It's where creativity comes. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm not just gonna start a business. Maybe I'm gonna do a whole bunch of other shit too. I don't know. I'm sort of letting shit flow. Even last night, I was watching a video. I've been getting recommended all these videos talking about, once you start clicking on them, you start getting fed more of them, but like, these videos that are like, if you're getting this video, this message for you type of deal, right? And for whatever reason, like I recognize that after I start watching them, you start getting way more of them. And, at that point, you're just kind of just like fucking feeding the algorithm basically. But if you kind of let them die off for a while, I've noticed, like you stop watching them, and then a couple weeks will come by, and then just one will pop up. And if you just click on that one, in my experience, they've been like, the messages have been pretty spot on. And I keep getting, there's 2 videos that are like, the first one really was just like, it was mentioning that like, that there's this series of videos that I watched recently. They're all like, you have done the work. You leveled up, basically. And I do feel this, which is interesting because I'm getting like, it's reflecting, like it's confirming that whatever I did, I've processed through some stuff. And I feel that these sometimes the algorithm it does deliver the messages when you need them, or not even when you need them, but like when it's ready. Like saying that a message will present itself, or the teacher will present itself when the student is ready, kind of deal. And it's kind of, I think that's more or less true. But yeah, just flowing. Along the lines of flowing, last night I decided, in one of those videos, it was talking about, stop thinking about things so much, which is why I want to, it's not why I want to, but like, because it's just reaffirming this message that, I need to stop thinking so fucking much, because it's the thinking that's blocking everything, if that makes sense. And in this video, she just sort of illuminated, like, just stop, just let things flow. And as soon as she said that, I paused her video. I was like, I want to go to the park. I'm going to go walk to the park. Because earlier that day, there was a car meet, like a bunch of old vintage cars, like parked. They're like in the grass. I think they do that like twice a month, something like that. I don't know. The second time I've seen it. So I was like, I'm going to go see if they're still there. Because it had been a couple hours since I saw it. They weren't. But, I felt the desire to go. So I went to go look at cars, and I get there, I grabbed a cold drink, I walked barefoot, I was in my Hawaiian shirt, it was very comfy, and when I noticed that they weren't there anymore, I was like, fuck it, I'm already here, it's basically sunset, I'm just, like, there's like a little, I don't really know what you call it, it's like a reservoir of water, I don't know, but it's a nice view. Just some park benches. So I sat, or I didn't sit, I kind of like leaned up against a railing, and this girl walked up. She just said I had a nice shirt, and we ended up having a pretty long conversation. Um, I don't know. It was just like, yeah, it was a good conversation. You know, we have a lot of similar interests. She's cute. But just like following the flow and things like that happen just make me further realize, like, yeah, just stop thinking. Like, had I decided I'm gonna go to the park to find a woman, there's no fucking way that a conversation like that would have sparked up. It was because I was just following, like, body said go, and I was like, all right, let's go. You know, like, there was no thoughts about it. And I tried not to think about, you know, I didn't really, I just kind of flowed in the conversation with her as well. There wasn't much thinking, which was nice. Just kind of, when there was silence, we just kind of let it be silent, and words happened when the words happened. It was probably like 45 minutes to an hour. It's pretty good, pretty nice. But yeah, that's really just a reminder to flow, and that's what I'm focusing on right now. Gonna be doing a lot more of that. Y'all have a good one.